So 2026 started off, let's just say, a little bit rough. Right before the new year, my time ended with the company I was working for almost 10 years. And on top of that, I was forced to have to move back to the US after living in France and working there for the last few years. It was pretty sad and a little bit shocking at first, but I feel like this was kind of a redirection for what I've been kind of wanting to do for a while, to be honest. Even though I've grown a lot with the company I was working at, I feel like I didn't have a lot of creative freedom in the way where I wanted to do a lot of different things, but I was too busy to do them. One of those things being branching out, exploring new freelance opportunities, and also focusing more on my Instagram. Even though change is very scary sometimes, I feel like this was a good opportunity for me to really sit down with myself and figure out who am I as an artist and what do I want to achieve in the next year. So here are the goals that I have for myself this year in 2026. So my first goal is to try to reach out to people in my industry a little bit more and try to create more of a sturdy community around myself and others so I can get more opportunities for work, whether it's freelance or contract, and be more engaged with my community in general, because I feel like as I was working in a studio, I kind of lost touch a little bit with my community because I didn't have to network so often. So now that that's kind of more of a priority for me, I feel like I want to prioritize that a little bit more. Also, it kind of made me sad thinking that the last few years I wasn't really in touch with my peers and my art community as much as I wanted to. So I want to be able to bring that community back in a way. And that also includes you guys that follow me. I want to be able to keep in touch with you guys a little bit more and help you guys throughout your own artistic journey as well. And that being said, my second goal is to be more active on Instagram and post more artwork, and also maybe post more tutorials for my audience, because I know a lot of you guys have been enjoying my tutorial content in my masterclass. So I feel like kind of honing in on that area, and I'll try to have more open discussions with my audience as well to see what type of content you guys want from me too. And the last goal that I have for 2026 is, for me personally, the most important one, is to try to seek representation through an agency of some sorts. I have a lot of friends in the illustration agency that are very successful in their work and they are represented by different agencies. And that's always something I've wanted to do, but I had no idea how to do it. So I've been doing a lot of research about it, and I have been applying to different agencies, and hopefully with time I'll be able to get some sort of representation so I can get more work in the illustration side of things. It does take time to get an agent, and I might have to tweak up my portfolio. So that's going to be something I'm going to focus on throughout this next year, trying to polish my portfolio so it's more in tune with what agencies are looking for when it comes to representation for illustrations. And that means pushing my skills even further. Less focus on specifically character design, even though that's also important, but also focusing on storytelling aspects and compositions and things like that. Now, knowing myself, I can get very easily overwhelmed when I set goals for myself, because I'm a very big perfectionist, and if things don't go exactly according to how I plan them to be, I tend to just give up or throw things away and just be like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So I'm going to give myself a lot of patience here. And even if I don't achieve all three of these goals by the end of this year, I want to at least see that I've made some sort of progress, or at least like one goal out of the three. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. I am really excited to get started, and I hope you guys will be able to follow along with me as I go through this journey of 2026 as a freelancer. Hope to see you there.